Hey everyone. Yo. So, streaming for a bit today, and just got random stuff. I'm gonna try to post every day. Just my AI vibe coding thing. I think after this one, I'm gonna jump to the indie game dev one and try to work on that a little bit every day. Again, still trying to hunt for a job and some freelance work, so I'm gonna try to make a kind of end clip now about all that. I need to start promoting myself more in all my clips because that's important, right? So let me see. I think so. I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna get a video out right now. So I've canceled Clip Champ because I think they're coming out with a change. So let me move this down here. I like Clipchamp. I think it's really good. You know, let me see. But yeah, I had to cancel it. I think they're moving it into their 365 plan. So sense because it doesn't show that it's in my plan or that it's going to be in my plan, so I'm kind of just like, oh, oh, yo, happy new. I know. Um, I gotta figure out how to get my stream to show both sides, but one day I don't stream enough. Maybe if I get this, I'm hoping I get this other contract soon. And then I'll be able to stream every day. Because if I get that contract, I'll definitely try to stream every day. I'm hoping I. Now look at the YouTube side. The fonts are like real small. I gotta look into that. I'll fix that too. Like the chat box is real small. I was talking to Abraham yesterday because he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna finally stream." I'm like, "Bro, it's been." I tell everybody like, if you want to do it, just stream. Like, it's gonna take you forever to hit affiliate, and so just don't worry about your setup. Just start streaming, and you'll figure out your setup later. You don't have to, like, you're streaming to nobody anyway, so just get that in. I was telling him, I'm like, yeah, and then posting to social media and everything, like that's the thing. Yeah, exactly. It's a lot of want, a lot of dreaming, and no action. Like you gotta set goals, you gotta actually, make a plan, and that's just what happens. And I'm like, I told him like I've been affiliate for, I think, 3 years now. Maybe it's 2 years. I'm trying to remember. No, it's got to be 3 years. I think it took me about a year to get affiliate, and I've been streaming for 4 years. Yeah. Yep. It's got all the time in the world. All the time in the world. I like that one. Close, not really doing too much. There you go. And I told him like, well, if you're like serious about getting Clipchamp, posting videos, I was like, I recommend Clipchamp. I thought it was $5 a month, but it's 10. But now it's gonna be in my Microsoft 65 account, which I hope it is. If you just gotta like invest. Let me see. I'll probably cut this down. Trying to make like an end clip to promote myself more. Yeah. Yeah, it's like the podcast is good and then just trying to get people to just keep on it. There's like one RPG maker group. There's YouTubers. I think like really only one or two really stream, and they were doing it for like a long time, for like 6 months. And yeah, then it died, kind of went here and there. They're trying to bring it back, and I told them like, well, I keep telling him, I'm like, I'll jump on, just let me know when. But usually they stream late at night, and I don't like, I try not to do late at night. So we'll see. Got daily Twitch streams. Yeah, I just gotta like promote myself more. And I'd say, yeah, keep that left line. See, I don't have like, I'm kind of monetized on on YouTube. I have members. I can get members, and obviously people can subscribe. Might cut this tidbit out. Let's see. See, the way we should do it is you have set like post days, and so you can record whenever, and then you just post like, oh hey, like let's try to get a stream in, and then just post like twice a month. Say, hey, you know what? We're gonna post at the middle of the month and the end of the month. We'll try to post. Yeah. Yeah, and the thing is, like, I'm not good. Like, I'm free during the day, and then at night's just not great. Yeah, I mean, that's smart. Like, so you don't, it doesn't matter about, like, because we're not live streamers and you're not trying to do, like, a live podcast. And that's hard to do. And so it's better to just post the podcast, post content on a good schedule, and then record when you can. I would say start out slow, start out every other week, and then yeah, I mean he's got to be in charge of it. You know, that's always been the thing. Like we always try to get him to be in charge of it, and he doesn't. I got an ad coming up on Twitch. Let me see. Why did that just shift all of a sudden? Whatever. Oops. I hate that. Let me see if I can lock. See, there are some things I don't like. Like I can't AI. Freelance game, mobile dev, work. Just waiting for like I need to start posting more and hopefully like one of the it just goes viral, right? That's just the hope. Yeah, I might just take this out. I think that's just like a little like right there. Lame. Yeah, there's like some stuff here that's like not great. Maybe I gotta highlight it like that. That gets everything. No, it still did that gap. There you go. Whatever. Oh, you know what it should have been? Shoot, you know what? I did want, gotta go all the way back. I remember what I was gonna put here. I was gonna put, find my links. Alright, man. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate it. I'll catch you later. Happy New Year, bro. What's going on? You just missed Dave. Oh, Dave's was on the YouTube side, but he just left. The game. I don't. Why is it like that? Why is it just three different things? How you been, man? How was New Year's? What should I say? What should I say? Might just delete the delete. It was good. It's good. I went to sleep early. It's a lot of rain over here. I just knocked out early. But it was good. Just another day to me, man. But we tried to see some of the fireworks, but I really couldn't see anything. I don't know what these things are. They gotta have some kind of effects here. People go crazy with these, but I like using these templates. They're pretty good. Wish I could just like copy effects. That'd be nice. You go here. Oh man. This one has, looks like, chromatic, glitch, glow. Chromatic. Glitch. I didn't like the other one. I don't know why there's a gap right there, but whatever. So the same stuff. Let me see. I just need to like hurry up and just make. This is stuff like I should have had a long time ago, but it is what it is. Glow. I'm just gonna put a glow then. Glow, cool. This one is glow glitch. Okay. And glow, right? Let's see. Happens so fast. Does it glitch right there? It doesn't even look like it glitched. Oh, I forgot to change the size of this logo right here. Here, right there, glitch, and then I just take that out. I don't really care for it. Give it a second, it'll load. Yeah, gotta fix that. I'm gonna say how's that look? It's looking good. As long as it doesn't buffer in the video, the actual render. Got an ad coming up in 3 minutes on Twitch. One more time, let's see. So that's like 15 seconds, which isn't too bad. I just got to keep all my other videos to like trying to stay under 60 seconds. So should try to stay under 45 seconds. Everyone tries to keep everything quick these days. Alright, let me export that guy. And I'll be right back. I'm gonna let that run and then I gotta go to the bathroom. Then I'll run that ad too. So I'll be right back. I gotta go to Twitch. Be right back. I'm back. So, a new video because I'm gonna get to the AI day 2 of my videos. And let's see. I'm gonna stick to this concept, but I hate that you know, I can't like just save as kind of thing. So I have coding day 2. Wish I could just duplicate this. I think, let me see if I go back home, maybe I can. Let me see. Make a copy. Okay, let's go in here. Let's call this day 2. Then go ahead and delete you. Keep that. We're gonna go here and day 2. Then let's get my other video in here. We're gonna get our outro in here. And I think actually my brand kit. See, that's the one thing I don't like about put like videos. I'm like, well, what if I have like brand stuff? What the hell? Or you can't upload your own like templates. It's definitely things I would like to have. Because you have your media, but your media only stays with like your that specific project, which I think is kind of silly. Let me see. I have day 2. I think I can. Let me see. So what's this at the end? What's this? Okay, that's my subscribe. I think I'm gonna get rid of that. And then seconds, that's good. Again, just like, and there's no music, so I'm gonna add music to. Yo, Heroic. Thanks for the raid. How's everyone doing? Happy New Year, Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everyone. Give you a shout out. It is, I've been vibe coding. So I'm trying to make daily posts. I posted yesterday, so today's day 2. I've actually on day 5 of vibe coding, but you know, I'm always behind on social media posts. So I'm gonna put my day 2 post out, and it's going well. You know, it's definitely has its problems, but maybe I'll make a YouTube video overall. I'm using ChatGPT. I'm paying for its premium model. Let me double check what model it is. I think it's just ChatGPT. I thought they had like an underlying model, but it doesn't want to say. But yeah, I'm using so I integrated, so Xcode, Apple's IDE, right, has a it has an AI assistant, and you can hook up whatever. As far as I know, you can hook up any AI code helper in there. I know ChatGPT has Codex, which I use for Visual Studio Code. And I haven't really dived into that game. But But for everyone like that's jumping in, I'm Robin. You call me Monkey King. Um, I'm a software slash game developer trying to go indie. I do freelance work. You can check out my for hire links. So sadly, I was laid off early last year, and kind of took some time off. But I've been trying to focus on my freelance work. I'm on Upwork, and that's I've got a couple clients now, so it's been picking up a little bit, but definitely need some big clients to help support me. So appreciate any support. If you guys follow me here on Twitch, follow me on YouTube. I multi-stream to YouTube, and trying to get to 1,000 subscribers there so I can get monetized. But I'm working on some small projects, trying to do vibe coding. This vibe coding has really helped out, kind of speed up the process. I'm about done. I'm pretty much done. I have to actually publish it now, which I can't use AI for. But it took me, it wasn't 5 full days. I maybe spent about maybe 10, 12 hours vibe coding this app, where I think maybe it would have taken me roughly at least 20 hours. I think it would have taken me, which is a good 3-4 days, full days of coding, and I find hard time to actually get that amount of time in. So day 2 was adding in the open weather API, and so it's fetching some data here, and that's it. I spent each day. So day 5, I think I spent about 2 hours each day, 1 to 2 hours, and then day 3 I had issues. I actually got to look into that. I forgot. The refreshable's not working. I still don't think it works, but it looks much better. This is simple UI that I did, and it saves me a lot of boilerplate coding, right? So day 1, it was able to create all these UI elements very quickly, and did a great job. For all you gamers out there, I also have a game on Steam, Koitsugi. So this is what a lot of people have seen on my page, but trying to focus. This one I kind of put on the back burner because it's a very big project, and so I'm not gonna be making money from it, and I gotta make some money. So Koitsugi, it's been on the Steam store for this whole year, but we want to get a demo out. I'm gonna work with my other dev, Blind Cat, who also streams. Well, I'm trying to get him to stream more, but trying to get a demo out, and we just want to get the best demo out. I keep trying to push to get that demo out, but I'll let everybody know when it comes out. Anyway, so I do mobile. My specialty is in mobile development and Unity game development, and I'm kind of diving into Roblox as well. So, but trying to do as much as I can. So I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna try to keep this under 45 seconds, because everyone's what's it called? Attention span is shrinking. So let's see. I might speed this video up a little bit. And day 3, I think I actually have a recording on my device. But feel free, anyone who does game dev or interested in software development. So this is all an iOS application. I coded in Swift UI. So I'm going to speed this up a little bit, just to shrink the video down. And it takes us down. So yeah, perfect, 45 seconds. So I'm going to duplicate this, and I'm using Clipchamp. I pay for the premium, the subscription, just which is $10 a month. So I like it, but they're actually making changes. Where's my text? But there's a lot of great features to this. Even the free version, the paid version just has a lot of more stock photos, stock videos, stock audio. So I'm gonna add music, and it's all stock, so you don't have to worry about licensing issues. Might extend this a little bit. And then this one. Where's my text? Not OpenAI, Open Weather API. Let me get some music. So sometimes like you can just use like Twitch. It's not Twitch, TikTok. TikTok will add audio for you, but rather just use whatever. I find it like really good overall. So I try to just get some background music, some ambient. Let me see. Like I said, it's all stock, so it does for the paid. I think it's worth it. If you got it, like it's $10 a month. But like I said, they're changing their they're actually, I think they're probably gonna get rid of the standalone Clipchamp version. They're gonna move it into their Microsoft Office plan. So, which I already pay for, so that's gonna be a nice addition. I try to make note of what I'm using. I feel like I should just put it in the video. Actually, I gotta put it right here. Because this one has its own audio too. Ads coming up on Twitch in 2 minutes. But thank you, Zephyr, for the raid. I really appreciate it. I'm gonna add like a little. I'm gonna fade out in 2 seconds. There. But I find like this to be easy to use, so. Then duplicate. Extend it a little bit more. There. Ads coming up in 30 seconds. Audio sounds good there. I think I did decrease it. I'll see. I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna shorten this to 3 seconds. And then you know what I'm gonna do? So this one's called Float Above. I am gonna do like a little copyright thing. I think it's just gonna make it easier for me. Add a little text. Just gonna add it to the top here. And then I'm gonna shrink down the font to like 14. What's up, Dead Wolf? My guy. Happy New Year's. Actually gonna move this out a little bit. think that's good. I try not to spend too much time on the social media posts, just like, hey, post it, it'll be okay. I'm still trying to figure out, like, it should automatically upload to YouTube, which it does, and it automatically uploads to my LinkedIn, but it doesn't send to TikTok, and I'm not sure why. Now I can't even remember what it's called above. Load above, I think. And so far it's been like really good. It's been really easy to use Chat GPT and like vibe code. Let me copy all that. And yeah, this is like a great thing about using Clipchamp. Like I'm able to just upload. I wish it had more options for like Facebook, Instagram. That's really all I post. I just post mostly on Instagram and Facebook. And I'm trying to get more on TikTok. TikTok's pretty good. I'm gonna do a few updates on the app. Make sure I'm gonna go just run through it. And then I just gotta make this like social media posting like thing. What? Video is nah. My video is too large. What the heck? Okay, let me see if I can get it to LinkedIn then. And then I can like the good thing is like I can actually publish to my own page on LinkedIn. You guys can also follow me there. Follow my page if you guys are on LinkedIn. And then Xcode. which is nice because like I definitely have trouble posting to my Facebook page for some reason because I'm supposed to be able to post from like if I post on Instagram, it should go to my Facebook page, but it doesn't. I don't know why. So now it's there. Cool. Cool beans. And it should pop up on Discord too. Then so let me see. I may have to go. So it should automatically save to my desktop, which is right there. Go back. Let me try to export it as 720 for TikTok. I wonder what it was. Hold on, let me take a look. It's 99 megabytes. How? And why does TikTok have a limit for 50 megabytes? What? How was mine yesterday 5 megabytes, but today it's 100? Is it just that outro? Is that outro? Like, that outro is 37. Okay, let me try to do... reduce that quality. Oh, it's 50.1. Oh no. Let me see. Gosh dang it. Okay. Trash it. Almost there. Let me see what I can do. I'd have to trim it. I don't want to trim it. Yep, that's right there. Let me delete that. Man, okay. Well, I'll have to figure that out because definitely don't want that to be a reoccurring issue. Yeah, that's just under 50. I wonder, maybe that's why the other videos haven't been sending. Because I should just send it to TikTok and I'm supposed to get a notification, but that never happens. Alright, so it's supposed to send, but I don't think it's gonna send, right? It's gone. Then that should have gone through. Let me cancel. Because it never does. So what I'm going to do is I'll put both those on Dropbox. And then let's get to some Unity. I mean, the other video is just smaller, so I wonder if like I gotta keep my clips to like 20 seconds, 30 seconds max. I gotta make sure I'll do that. Okay. And then while that loads up and saves, double check what I gotta do my app. Because look, today I think is like the last day. Today's the last day, which I think I'm added ads in. Now I just gotta wait for them to actually go live. Which I might test tomorrow because it does take some time. I just created the ads in the app on AdMob today and through Firebase. So I think everything's okay. Oh my gosh, it's right here. I see it. Okay. It says I did get the notification. It says your content from Clipchamp is ready. Let me see. Oh wow, okay. That worked. What the heck? I don't know. It's never worked before. But I do see like some notifications that maybe it has worked and I just not looking in the right place. Let me see. Let me see. Day 2 of vibe coding in Xcode using ChatGPT, implemented in OpenWeather API and using location city data to fetch 5-day forecast. Hashtag Swift. Hashtag Swift UI. Hashtag vibe coding. Hashtag chat GPT. Hashtag freelance. Hashtag mobile development. Hashtag mobile developer. Hashtag Xcode. Oh, okay, never mind. I can only have 5. Oops. Okay, so it is working on TikTok. That's cool.
Life moves pretty fast. You don't stop and look around.
Let me see, some more people are following me. That's good. I do have a couple clients for freelance. I have a local guy here. I'm trying to get like a big client soon. Yeah, I mean that's not too bad. Like I got 108, 131 views on. When did I post this? I posted it yesterday, but I posted it late on TikTok, and so that's not too bad. And I gotta post it on Instagram and Facebook. It is a process, but it's a good process. Yeah, I'm just gonna come back to my app tomorrow. I think everything's good. The banner's kinda not great, but I'll fix that tomorrow. I swear, every time I add something new, it messes up my scaling. And I'm gonna make a YouTube video about the whole thing. I'm trying to make notes. One day I'll actually be good at posting videos, YouTube videos. Alright. So cool. I'll come back to that tomorrow. I'll make a good recording tomorrow too. So I do have like video. I think I have video for day 3. I'll show y'all since you guys are here. Let me see. I think I have it here. It's on my phone. Yeah, day 3 was pretty good. I implemented Firebase. Firebase and the remote fetching and remote config. And I ran a test. And then day 4. I have a video for day 4. I think I do. I think it's on my laptop. I'm falling behind, so I gotta make sure I get all this stuff right. Day 4 was fixing up the UI and adding ingredients. So I'm gonna write this stuff down because I'm gonna forget. Implemented Firebase. Cloud storage. And Firebase. Remote config. Uploaded artwork to Firebase. Cloud store. Cloud or whatever. Successfully downloaded art based on remote config. So I think I spent 3 hours yesterday on the app. 3 hours. I'll put that in. And then day 4. Issues. I ran into issues on day 3 using async image. Fixed. Fixed UI layout. And yeah, so day 4, I think I spent like an hour, maybe 1 hour. fixing up the UI and stuff. So, and then day 5. Just bring this over here so you guys can see. Implemented Google Ad Mob. Added banner. That's it. And so I think I would say day 2. I think day 1, just for time reference, day 1, like 2 hours, roughly like 2 hours. Day 2 was roughly 2 hours of work. And that was just like me also getting familiar with everything. Day 3, I'm gonna copy this too. Day 4, fixed fetch issues. So I ran into issues here. So like trying to fetch, everything seemed to be good. I think I did work like 3 hours yesterday, or day 3. Then yesterday I fixed up like the UI. I think I put in 1 hour. Input like Google Ad, and then tomorrow, day 6. Fix banner view and test ad units. And I think it's only going to take like an hour or 2. Test entire app functionality. Spent 2 hours on. And so really I'm talking about like 3, maybe like 2, 4, 7, 9, 10, maybe 12 hours. And something I think I would have taken me like at least 20 hours to do. So I'm saving like 40% of time. That's pretty good. Let me see. So yeah, I'll mess with it more tomorrow. It's tomorrow, Friday. I know I got a bunch of ads. It just seems like the ads keep coming up. Ads are gonna. It's got another 5 minutes. I don't know. I don't. Let me see. Blind Cat's updates. I don't know. He's gonna have to check it out and see. But let me post on Instagram. That's what I wanted. I'm gonna post this on Instagram. And I mean, I gotta post it on Facebook too, on my page. Just so much to do all the time. And voice to text helps out so much instead of typing everything. Day 2 of vibe coding in Xcode using ChatGPT. Implemented Open Weather API and using location and city data to fetch 5-day forecast. Hashtag Swift. Hashtag Swift UI. Hashtag vibe coding. Hashtag ChatGPT. Hashtag freelance. Hashtag mobile development. Hashtag Xcode. Yeah. I don't know why, like, yeah, it doesn't share, my Instagram doesn't share to my Facebook page when it should. And then one more time for Facebook. What the heck? I know, I'll get there, guys. I'll get there eventually. You know what else has like problems with posting the 90 megabyte video. But TikTok's like, no, we don't want that. Alright, let me get out of here. Hey, how's it going? Hi, Zero Nerd. What's going on? Welcome in. Hey, I'm sorry, I was like posting some social media. I'm a freelance mobile and game development developer, and kind of been posting more social media. So this game here is Koitsugi. It is on Steam. You can wishlist it now on Steam. And just getting back to it, it's been a while since I've been in it. Gonna play test it to see what I need to do that needs to be updated. And then if there's really nothing I need to update, I'm going to get back to combat. So welcome in. So we might change the music, but I need to fix that guy. He's gotta fix his direction he's facing. I'm like missing these. Actually, yeah, I work with Blind Cat Studios, and so it's under his name, not my studio name. Okay. Why are you guys disappearing? Yeah, so this is his game idea, but we've been working together for a few years, and I've been trying to get this game demo out this past year. It's a very art-heavy game, so this is like a 2D adventure game, and this toxin has infested like the wildlife around you, and you start seeing all these like rabid animals attacking your home, and you're able to, you have to like venture out to save your, kind of find the source. So there's gonna be combat. The combat's been really tough to make. You can see like kind of getting beat up here. And then you can die. I do the code. I do all the code. We've gotten help from we've had interns and another dev help. But I've done like 80% of it. The Blind Cat does the level design, story, and he does some code when he can. Get out of here. And then we do have an artist, but she's been really busy this year, so we haven't made a lot of art progress this year. So a lot of this stuff is like old. But like the art's really good. We get a lot of praise for the art, and there's been a lot of code done. I spent probably the past year refactoring all my code to a more event-driven approach, and re-architected the whole thing. And so that's pretty much in a good state. There's still some things that I need to like change up. And we're hoping for like the demo. So this is a new added. We've been to conventions to kind of get the demo out. And you get this like pollution. So the world's like filled with this like pollution. and it'll increase your toxin meter, so the more pollution you get, you'll eventually be taking damage. Oh, there's a typo there. So there's a lot of cool features. You know, a lot of big inspiration is from Ori and the Blind Forests, and it's called Echo the Dolphin. I've never played Echo the Dolphin, but Blind Cat. He's an older cat. He's played it. How am I supposed to? I haven't played this in a long time, so need to make sure that this guy goes away and the rope disappears, so that it's not just lingering here. But feel free to follow me here or subscribe on YouTube. I'm gonna start posting more videos and of like behind the scenes, just to get more documentation out for the game, because I've got like so much code, and a lot of it since the refactor, to help like Blind Cat out, develop the new levels. Let me see if I can get past here and stay up to date. If you want to join the closed beta when it comes out, you know, we'll reach out to anybody who's interested. Awesome. Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. I'm gonna try to stream more often. It's been a few weeks since I've streamed, so should be able to go down here. And oh, there's the entrance right there. I was trying to go the wrong way. So those are things like, maybe see like tons of pollution is here. The pollution like slows you down, so you want to make sure you stay out of it, because once you'll take damage if you stay in here too long. And it shouldn't stun you, so I'll look into that too. I need to make some notes. It should just deal damage, it shouldn't stun. And you come through here, and then there we go. We don't have any like loading screens or anything yet, but oh, did it freeze? Or it's just slow? There we go. So this one has a lot more combat in it, but that other scene is supposed to be like a... Get out of here. I think controller's a bit better to play with than... I'm on the keyboard right now, it's a bit tough. Conventions, and people really like it. They love the artwork, but it's all 2D, and we don't really have animations in here. So, and there's so much in here. Like, we've spent so much time on this scene, and it looks really good, so we've got a lot of people like it. I think the biggest complaint people have had is combat, but I've revamped it a lot the past few months, so I think it's about time we get another look at it. Uh-oh. Oops. That's not good. A crash. Yeah, it did crash. I'm not sure why. Do you do any game development? Are you a developer too, or a gamer? Hurdy exists in property sheet with different type 2. I've never seen this error before. Pretty non-init. Water rendering mode. Okay, cool. Yeah, I like libraries. They're cool. This is the first time I've seen this error, so I'm not sure. We have a our water shader is a plugin we bought, and I've modified it a little bit here and there, but I'm not sure why this happened. Yeah, I do RPG Maker. That's what started me streaming because I didn't want to do too much coding, and then Blind Cat invited me. He asked me to say, "Hey, can you want to build a Unity game?" And I was like, "You know what? Yeah, I do." And so I haven't really. I still try to make RPG Maker videos, but I haven't made any in a long time. But I'm a big part of the RPG Maker community here in Twitch. So when I first started streaming, that's all I did. So a lot of people, I know a lot of the Twitch streamers here that make RPG Maker games. All cool people, all cool people. If Heroic Zephyr's still here, I don't know if you follow that channel, but or if you follow the RPG Maker category, there's a lot of great streamers here. It's just like a small community. That's like the big thing. I don't know what happened. Well, let me fix some stuff. Oh, you came from her channel? Cool. Cool. Yeah. I hang out in her Discord and like D7's Discord. If you know D7, D7 Gaming. You probably see me there as Monkey King. So I usually help out in like the game dev help channels. Because I do a lot of the coding stuff. And that's what like my YouTube videos are all about, is trying to do everything through events or like very simple scripts. Okay, so what I want to do is when that breaks, which one did you buy? Did you bought RPG Maker? They always have great sales. I mean, I prefer MVMZ, but I know a lot of people, a lot of like younger devs, they jump on they're like, hey man, it's $1, $2 for VX Ace or something. JavaScript. Ruby, there's nothing wrong with Ruby, but it's just not commonly used. Like, I think RPG Maker's the only one that uses Ruby gaming script or whatever it's called. I think Envy's is one to have. Yeah, there's so many, and they always come out for free too. There's so many times that it's free. They're like, hey, buy this one, and you get like 3 other ones for free. Yeah, VXS uses Ruby. It uses the RGSS, which I think stands for Ruby Game Scripting something. I don't know. But NVMZ used JavaScript. That was the big change there. And then RPG Maker Unite, which is one that I want to start jumping into. But I don't have a job currently, so I'm trying to do freelance work and do job hunting. So that's gonna break, and I'm gonna let me see, I'm gonna implement 2 new waypoints. Where's my fish guy? Fish puller. Where's my fish? Fish puller, right? I think I'm going to create another path component. Let me check this out. Yeah, it's really tough. And then like AI, like I I've been working remote for the past 5 years, and a lot of companies are pushing to move back into the office, and so I think that's part of the reason why I was laid off. Sucks because it was a shock to me. I had been at the company for 4 years. Let me double check. So this is just start path. I'm gonna delete this. What that is. Get components. Fixed update. So it does need the rigid body. Rigid body. I wonder if I can separate this a bit. Yeah, I've been coding for 12 years, doing software development and mobile development. And yeah, it's been tough. It's been really tough. I've been applying for like 3 months, and it's been tough. I'm not getting like any callbacks, nothing. Super big. Your friends into building in Core Keeper? I'm not sure what that is. Core Keeper. Oh, it's a game? Okay. That looks like a cool game. I mean, it's on sale right now, too. You have a bundle with Power Worlds. Oh, ads, my bad. My bad. Usually I try to warn everybody about ads. Um, yeah, that looks good. I mean, there's definitely stuff. There's a lot of good plugins for RPG Maker. MZ is definitely catching up. MV is pretty good. And for a game like that, there's definitely a lot you can do. I mean, that game looks pretty good. Like, stuff like that it's so is like, say something like this little like walk, this pathing animation right here, right? Them kind of just jumping around, kind of little cinematic of them running. Like maybe that's just how they move. Getting something like that in the RPG Maker is a little tougher because it tries to keep everything like very simplistic, but adding like a plugin that adds like dust pickup or kick up on each character would be really nice. Um, and this looks like a multiplayer game, which I know you can do. I don't know if anyone's done it in RPG Maker MV or MZ. Coding, then you're not going to be able to do it. But a lot of this stuff, I think you can do. Like these cinematics are really nice. Like I definitely recommend for anybody who's just getting into RPG Maker, do not use too many plugins. But this looks great. I mean, yeah, I've used RPG Maker for like D&D campaigns. Like I drew maps and like printed out maps, things like that. Hey, like here's like what it looks like, and here's your little characters that you guys all have. That was like an old idea that I had when I first jumped into RPG Maker. I was like, oh, let's make a mobile game, multiplayer. Everyone just jumps in. Did a Christmas skit? Nice. A Nightmare Before Christmas. One that I made. And we got to play for like a couple hours. So what am I doing here? I think I want to make this public. Yeah, I think links are allowed. Let me know if they're not, but I think they are. So, rigid body, let me think, what do I want to do? Fixed update, linear, distance, threshold. Why is that public? And it looks nice. He did what's it called? The white elephant. It's like it's Maple Story music. Oh, that's cool. That's funny. Maple Story always had like great music. These look really nice. Um, I feel like RPG Maker is definitely it's a fun engine. And it is easy. It's easy to use the basic tools, but like really learning how to create your own custom assets is, you know, is part of game development. And I think too many developers, they choose the easy route, which is copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, instead of like really understanding the assets and how to create assets that work well with the engine. I think too many developers just use the easy way of saying, hey, like show images and try to break those constraints that the engine have. But you know, one day maybe I'll make those. I would like to make those videos about RPG Maker and how to create your own assets, your own art assets that work well with the engine. I'm trying to think what I want to do. Because I want to be able to say, you know what, you're my fish guy, and here's a path component. Maybe that should be a separate object. And then when you enter, you see that dash break, not that dodge, the dodge path component says active. You activate that, activate the path. I don't know what it's called, active. Should call it activate. That's why it's public. I'm gonna change this name. Oh, because you can turn it off? If active. Maybe I'll change this. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with using default assets or even like buying RPG Maker assets somewhere. There's so many out there. I've always wanted to like make my own story of like the default asset characters and say, hey, like these are the characters for MV, MZ, and they have like their own little story. One day. I gotta make money first. Or get a job. Let me see. What I want to do, I'm gonna change this. I didn't write this. I'm pretty sure AI wrote this class. I'm gonna say activate. And then and freeze all. I think in Core Keeper, custom talents, there's no custom NPCs. Okay. Yeah, you can definitely make something like that in RPG Maker, like easy. It's just like getting all the artwork in. I think that's where like Unite is really handy because you don't have a limit on what assets you can have. And all the previous versions, you have some kind of limitation to the number of like elements you can have on a map. So if you know what I mean, I don't know if you have experience in MV, MZ. but you have like each map tile set has X number of layers, and those have like limitations on them. Just starting out. Yeah, so I'm not sure if you understand what I mean. Once you get into it, you'll know. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna change this. So on start, we don't want to. I think what I'm gonna do to make this a little bit more flexible is I want to be able to say, okay, well, here is path 1. Or I would say call it pooling path. Run anyway path. And path component. You have 1, right? 1, 2, okay. I'm gonna actually copy. Loop, no. Completed. Don't do anything on completed. The runaway is gonna do the same thing. Get a path component. And then on completed, you should just like, I don't know what to do. Just set active to false, I guess. Let's see how that does, and then I'm gonna do the same thing here. The rope is going to be also turned off. So when you enter this rope trigger, it's going to break the rope, and it's going to trigger the next runaway path to activate. And I should be checking out. I forgot to. So what I want this to be able to do is I need to reference the object I want. It's the rigid body. And then on start, get the rigid body. Activate on start. When it gets completed, yeah, okay. I save file. And I'm also trying to like do some vibe coding here. I need to try to, been doing it for my mobile development. I need to try to do it more for Unity. Activate on start, rigid body. Rigid body's going to delete you. And then let me try it. Let me see. Okay. Attached on start. Remove get components. Rigid body 2D. And log a warning. No rigid RG. If RB is null, add checks in where RB is used. So that there. No errors. Alright, let's see. So I'm using Codex and ChatGPT, and let's see if it updates this path component. It keeps doing that. It gets some, I think it's like running scripts, and my virus checkers keeps flagging it. Path RB is not assigned. Assign RB. This. Warning. Okay. And so let's see. Sorry, another ad. Then I think the other thing too is I wish I would have highlight what's been changed, because in like Xcode it does that, and even like Roblox, I use Roblox AI Assistant. Does MV have a code window? No. Not really. You can like you can say I want to make a script, and it's just like a window. It's just like an empty like notepad window. Like the event editor, I wrote 2 lines, you wrote 2 lines. I want to add a 3rd line in the middle, and I don't know how to do that. What do you mean by you wrote 2 lines? Like, I'm trying to think. Like 2 lines of event. Okay, so you put in like 2 events and you want to add another event in between? Yeah, so gotcha. Um, so you can, I believe you can right click on um where you want it to go, where you want your next event to go, and it will insert it in between um those 2 events, right? So it's kind of like Excel where you like insert row and it will add an event there. I'm pretty sure you can do that, but I think it might only be available in MV and MZ. Um, I'm more familiar with MZ than MV, but a lot of the stuff is the same. Yeah, and then you can also, I believe you can also drag events around in the editor. So if you like click and hold, you can move events around. You can't type anything? Hold on, let me see. I don't know if I fixed RPG Maker. Hold on. I gotta open up Steam. Okay, good. I know I've been having issues with MZ because I tried to publish to Android Studio and it screwed up my MZ. So let me see if it's working. Otherwise, I might have to open up MV. I think it's still broken. You can't drag stuff around. Maybe that's an MZ only feature because I'm pretty sure you can do it in MV. Or sorry, MZ. I gotta figure this out too. Hold on, let me open up MV. Yeah, I tried publishing my app to Android Studio, and it broke MZ, and I can't open any MZ projects anymore. That's where like I mostly worked. So, let's see. So if you, so like here, I believe you can say new, and say show text, say something, and I'll insert it. Oh, it inserts it above. So like if I go here, new, something, it'll insert it before. Yeah, you might. Yeah, the dragging might be an MZ thing. I mean, you can always cut and paste too. Not that I know of. I don't know of any plugin that you can drag and drop. But is that what you meant? Like you can, if you want to script, you can say, um, so it's on tab 3, you go to script, and this is like your code editor, right? And you can just like, I don't know what to write. You can do like some math. You can say var total equals 5 plus 3. And there's like a bunch of stuff you can do. You can say, I can't remember off the top of my head. It's been a while, but I think you can say game vars. I'm trying to remember what the syntax is, but it's like game var, the game variables, and then you can say like 3 equals total, and that will update like your game variables. But don't don't quote me on that. Go to my YouTube videos. Like, my YouTube videos will show you the correct stuff. So like that's how you can get a script. You can write script and say, okay, hey, okay, and then there's your script right there. Yeah, I recommend watching my videos. I have like a bunch of simple ones too. But yeah, feel free to reach out. Like, I don't have a Discord link here, but on my YouTube channel, let me send my YouTube over to you. I don't know if I shared the link. There's my YouTube channel. So subscribe over there, and then I have a Discord link in there. If not, you can always find me. I'm just Monkey King in Heroic Zephyr's channel. You can always ping me there. I'm not always in her server, but you'll be able to find me there at least. Let me see, what am I doing? So incomplete, set active, false, okay. I think that's something, and then once, let's do the same thing for you. Wall of fish, where am I? Wall of fish. Bro, I don't know. It is. For me, this is what I have. So, what I have is, I see your check-ins from yesterday. Is that yesterday? So, hold on. Let's see. Make this big. And so we got, let's ignore AI. Arts, animations, pond, river, eel. But not the art. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, everything should be here. Because, let me see if I can see. This is what I have for the art. Some test particles. I don't know. But it says added. And then the last one. This is all you. These are the things that have been moved. So I think so. I mean, it's... I just can't tell, you know? I'm like, I see things moved, but... So I think it's all good, you know? I mean, it looks good, right? I reviewed all these things, so I think everything's there, but... Check tools at the top. Tools... Where's... In the project? In the menu bar? Oh, tools, okay. Oh, find missing spreads. Yeah, fancy. I'm gonna snooze ads. Hold on. I think everything's there. I mean, but it doesn't look like maybe the pond scene didn't go through, you know? Oh. And it crashed on the levee scene, and I have no idea what happened. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, it crashed, and I have no idea why. So I'm gonna go and try to figure that out tomorrow, I think. I'm trying to clean up this scene. Is it? I haven't tried. I only played through it once and it crashed. Um I got past the gears and then I crashed. I got pushed into the spikes during the current that's pushing downwards right after the gears. Hit as soon as I hit those spikes it crashed. But it was referencing, it was saying like non-initializer. It didn't make sense because it's made it sound like there's a rendering issue with the water object, but we've never had an issue with the water object before, so I don't know. But I'm trying to clean some of this stuff up to make sure like things disappear. You see this trigger exit. I think when the player hits this combat, what is this toxin meter? I think when the player hits combat, I'm gonna turn this off. Until they don't appear anymore. And then runaway path, I don't have you. And then I'm gonna make you over here. And just runaway. I've updated some of my code. Let's check it out. Maybe, hold on. Maybe it might be the European. Yeah, I don't know. Hold on. What video was it? I don't remember what video I posted. Wait, which video are you? Oh, not my video. Wait, I don't know what video you're talking about. Hey chat, what's going on? I'm making Koitsugi. You can wishlist it on Steam right now. I work with Blind Cat Studios, which is in here now. Is it a kung fu game? It's very Japanese based. A lot of Japanese been infected by this toxin, and it's driving all the wildlife mad. So you have to venture out and find the source. Along the way, you'll run into various wildlife that you have to defeat. There's going to be puzzles, combat, right? So yeah, there is like a kung fu fish. Oh, did I not activate you? My bad. Hold on. doing some cleanup now. And I activated this. I just changed some code. Should be dodge. Oh, okay. So, hold on. Delete that. So you fish pulley guy. Oh no, wait. It would be pulling path. No, that's why I lost it. Active is true, and then when you hit the brake, dash brake, nope, dodge. Oh no, the dodge should be the runaway. Dodge should be runaway. And then oh no, that's the dodge dialogue. My bad. Hold on. Dodge dialogue should do active. Then the brake trigger is what does the runaway, which looks to be right. Active. Yep. Okay. Oh, ads. My bad, guys. Hey, you're going the wrong way. What happened? Okay, hold on. This is why I don't let AI code, right? This is why I don't let the AI code. Because it's just wants to break everything. Pulling path. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let me see. You don't need a rigid body anymore. You don't need it as a requirement. Did I save that? Save. Go ahead and remove that. And then, is it really the rotation? Delete the rotation. But yeah, we're gonna be, so it's gonna be PC and it's gonna be Steam Deck compatible, controller compatible. Really, is it the rotation? That's not what you pulled on me. Let me see. Should disappear. Cool. They're gone. That's what I want. Then maybe I need to change the joints on it. this first one keeps messing up. Beat this guy up. Is my combos not working anymore? Oh, you know what? Let me see. That's new, yeah. Why is my combo not working? Are their combos working? I should check that next. What's going on here? It's a wall of fish. When I hit, is it combat? I should set that deactive. Let me see. But chat like this dude. Yeah, feel free to follow. We're gonna try to get the demo out soon. We've been saying that for a couple weeks now. But it's like, I think it's really good. I think I'm not seeing any performance issues. Obviously it's gonna perform better than this. You know, there's a lot going on here. Let me see. So it should turn that off, and then the wall of fish should be here. Maybe that's too far away. So I wanted to rotate that, but maybe I need to fix its joints to make sure that faces correctly. Because here, they should already be spawning, and it's kind of taking a little bit too long. Because by the time I get out, they're already done, right? And I've been trying to think about like maybe having a view enabler, disabler kind of thing, where just like the water here, it start going left, and that it will disable stuff. Yeah, not bad, not bad. But so far I think everything's good. I'm gonna extend that combat. See, now you guys are moving. Whatever happened there? And I got stuck. Yeah, I'm gonna extend it. It's a little tricky, right? Because it's kind of like one of those things that I don't want to see them spawn, right? We don't want them to get too close to the spawn area where they see everything spawn. And so I'm going to extend this a little bit because I think that's the problem. then make it like 25, maybe 26, whatever. So I think maybe here's probably good, because once you enter this zone, right, and then it'll start spawning them, and then as long as you're in the zone, it'll keep spawning. Once you leave, it will stop spawning them, and then once you hit like over here, it's going to just deactivate them altogether. So I think that's what we want. This is one of those things that I don't think needs to be a prefab, but that's okay. And so the delay is 4 seconds. And I think, okay, let's say activate on, oh, we don't want to activate on start, no. That's not And then, yeah, I think that's it. Let me see, let me look at this fish guy. Fish. Bone. I think this hinge joint is causing that issue. I'm gonna remove this. I'm gonna add a... What kind of joint would be good? Like a distance joint, maybe? Why is your distance over here? Oh, okay, I see. And then we say, okay, we get the fish pooler. And then say, yep, right there. And then my fish pooler guy. Where'd you go? Pooling path. So I think it just comes down to like finessing that, because without having it to like be too complex, or without like maybe we do need to add some kind of like view watcher. It says, well, that stuff's not in view, delete it, it's in view, or deactivate it, when you're back in view, activate it, kind of thing, which we might have to do, because since there's so much stuff happening, and with a large camera that we have, we might have to have like a traveling like trigger zone with the player that enables and disables things, turn them off. Instead of using the camera's perspective, we just create like this trigger that is attached to the player. What am I doing? Let me try this again. Direction. Set rotation. I'm gonna have to check my emails real quick. I think that's done, right? Large area object improvements. Improve combat. I don't know. I think I'll get to that tomorrow. Oops, not bad. I need to turn off all the debugs. Oh, he's facing the wrong way. Turn around. This first one's messed up. I need to figure out. I need to look into that. That's the other thing too, is like if you, I need to delay their death, they last a little bit. And so now, I think that was pretty good. I think that looked good. And they get deactivated. Go back. It's a little smoother. But let me see if it crashes again. This is really... Some of these are kind of a tight fit. I think we need to emphasize these openings more because I got confused twice about it. But maybe when we get like the final artwork, or I think we're just adding some effects there. I need to turn that crap off. Don't you die on me. Don't you die. You piece of crap. I need to double check that. I forgot I had check the toxin. Make sure. Oop. Actually, hold on. Let me check if their combat's good. Bro. Okay. Yeah, theirs works. Their combo is working. My combo is not working. Dang you bots. They didn't like the word boned. How dare you? Right. Maybe my attack's too slow, because it kind of looks like my attack's a little bit too slow. Let me check the player real quick. What's my attack speed? Expire time is... Let me check 2 seconds. Let me go fight some homies. Okay. Bro. Leave me alone. I don't know. I have so much trouble. I keyboard. So I hit here and I died. So that's what happened last time too. So there's definitely some issue. But I don't know what it is. Right. Object reference. Maybe this was the issue and I didn't see it. Because last time it had like 20 errors. And it's just like the same thing again and again. This one. Oh, it's got no damage data. See, these are the errors I need to log to make sure these things don't get missed. So, pretty sure that's the problem. So let me see, touch of damage. And this is what I've been using. Watch. Okay, it's touch of damage. Watch. So I have codex in now. So I say, okay. Log warning when no damage. And I don't like how it puts it here. It keeps every time I enter a command, it thinks it takes it as a threat. It's just like, hey, something's writing to you, writing to your crap. Don't do that. So damage. So damage effect equals no. Should be. But am I getting warnings and I just not reading them? Oh yeah. Damn it. So I am logging in. I just don't. I'm just being silly about it. You know. Are you guys back from ads? Honestly, I think this is the best thing that AI is really good for. Is saying, hey, like I want to update these things, and you say, okay, just go do it. Did I even do it? No, it's a piece of crap. That's why I said do it. What the heck? See? Did it do it? No, it did not. I did not update my file. So this is like when I was trying to figure out like how to get the... Why is it not doing it? What the heck? Well, and I can't copy it either. So there's definitely like other IDEs that have been pretty good at this. And Codex here is not doing that great for some reason. Anyways. Okay, so let me get out of here. What else? So, what else did I say we needed to do? So that worked. The turn, but it was upside down. Is that an issue with my sprite? Where's my sprite? So you should be flip X, and that's probably what needs to be done there. So that looked okay. Actually, I think the wall was not okay because we still have that issue on the first sequence. Random sequence. I think I just need to say if it's a random sequence. Is random sequence okay? Okay, hold on. Hopefully this makes sense. I might rewrite it because I think I might have to ignore that one. I need to change that. More scattered. Okay. Check the player text. Yeah, I need to check the player's text. That's right. Let me see. So Should start random sequence, initialize random sequence. No. And then what do you say? Need them faster and more scattered. Get out of here with your scattered crap. X range. What the heck is X range? Oh, X range is 1. Okay. So you can set that here, dude. Just so you know. And then you said you want them faster. So here. So, sir, I don't know. I mean, we can change that. We can. Right? Fast fish. Okay, fast fish. Look at that. You guys don't even have a data model already. Okay. So here we go. Target speed. We can say like, okay, let's go just 7. Acceleration. Let's make it 2, 2. Rotation speed's probably okay for you. Whatever. Right? Let's go check that in. And then let's go back. Let me see. So fast fish. Whatever. Fast fish. And then you have a death, right? Let's see. Hitbox, gizmo, death timer, timer, times 20 seconds, death timer, navigation. We don't use the death timer anymore, right? Okay, so let's get rid of death timer. Remove. Let's remove timer. We don't use timer anymore, right? And then add. Watch. That's what I did too. Watch. This is what I've been using. I didn't like it greatly. Let's see. Add header to header class. It says it is deprecated. So what is that? And then let me see. Audio provider. Let's go to review. Hitbox gizmo. Capsule. Oh, this is like the damage capsule, right? See, I need to look into that. Okay, to use timer event instead, time in seconds, blah blah blah. Okay. I wonder if that's okay. Oh no. Yeah, that's okay. Let's make this one a little bit larger. Yeah, that should be okay. Then scattered. You want them scattered more. See how it plays. Another ad's coming up in 3 minutes. I run off to the restroom. I gotta check my emails too. Hey, you're supposed to be flipped. Let me check you out. Fish guy. Is it Y? X? Can it go? Might be a little bit too much. Hey, get over here. That's probably a little bit too much. I think they're. And then they weren't damaging me either. Fish. I mean, it seemed to work. What the heck? I can't inspect this class. I'm used to Visual Studios, guys. Not like I'll be right back. Ads are gonna pop up. Well, it's just weird. Control click. That is not working. Unity, go to edit, preferences, external set editor. Then click regenerate project files. I don't know if that's doing anything. Maybe. Looks like it might be updating something. Anyways, so I don't want it to be random, so I'm just gonna leave that as is, whatever. Apply. And then the fish that is spawning should have a collider. So when collided, when triggered, Unity for Visual Studio Code. Maybe I didn't have that. Cool. Oh, there we go. Alright, whatever. So when collided, when triggered on game object, on damage. Okay, so that's why, because we're gonna add in the collider event, collision event. I forget, I don't know whose is who. Is this Pixel Crusher? Gosh dang it. Oh, it's also Pixel Crushers. Where's our collision event? What the heck? There you go, collision events. So on enter. What else? So that should collide. What else was there? And then the particle stiff. I was gonna check my email real quick. Hold on. Put an invite on Upwork. So look, this is what I get on Upwork sometimes. I'll show this off. Check the player text. Looking for established Roblox development team game studio to build a round-based social deduction game from scratch. Scripting, map building, UI design. Similar mechanics to Among Us, Murder Mystery 2, social deduction. That's what it means by deduction, okay. Round based, 5 minutes, players complete tasks. Fully built map. Roles with unique win conditions, interactive proximity prompts. I mean, this would be pretty cool and I think easy to do in Roblox. Voting interface. Clean professional menus, lobby shop role. And the thing is like their budget, they have a fixed price of $1,200, and it's just like I'm not gonna build you a complete game for $1,200. I'll just do it myself, for myself. Like why? Like there's no there's no real incentive to make a game for $1,200. Alright, let me find this pollution. Sludge spawner. Pollution. Damage per second. Slow down. So particle, okay. Area of damage. Oh my gosh, is this not updated? You piece of crap. Are you back, Blind Cat? Are you back? Are you coming back? So area of damage, sure. You don't use a damage component? Crap. You slow down, you say stop toxin, start toxin. Bro, are you serious? Toxin component. Here it is. Wait, this is a toxin component. Okay, so the toxin. So it's on the player. That's how much I remember. Oh, shoot. Where's my player? Player ground, foreground, player. So I'm saying it's part of the toxin. No, it's not. Oh crap. So iToxin. It says damage component, create damage component is environment type. So it's creating it? Oh, why? Who did this? Who did this? Damage amount 0. See, this is another one that I needed to update. Damage data. That on the player deal damage. Health component damage. Really? So what it should be is when we damage, you're not in a vulnerable state, ignore attacks, then if it's environment, you should not do stun state. So let's add that here. Else if state controller, nope. Damage. Data, it's data. Data.type. Damage. Type.environment. Then we're just gonna skip. Because we deal damage. Say skip. Done. Event. Players and I don't say characters. So that should do it. Then and then I think that's it. I don't know. Ad starting in 16 minutes. Might test this. And then I might apply for some contracts, some Upwork contracts. Let's go ahead and play. I'll check all this stuff in. Oh, I forgot I gotta flip you like that, right? See you later, suckers. Let's see. So I should not be stunned anymore. Wait. Still making the noise, but that's okay. Because I'm still taking damage, so I think that's okay. Ah, don't die. Don't die! Dang it. Okay, we can check everything else is here. Looks good. Looking good, looking good. "20 frames. Don't know why. See, I keep thinking I've got to go up there, but go up here and then down here. Here. I think that should exit down at the bottom. We should switch these. So it should expire, but it looks like I can't attack again. I don't think I fixed those. Okay. Okay, so everything's fine. I think this wall of fish still needs some work. I think I'm gonna move it back right there. I think right there, once I exit, should not be able to see him, but... And then you, Mr. Fish, flip the Y, should be okay. You go like that, right? Okay, what else? I think that's it. Let's see. What the heck is that supposed to mean? Not changed in the current workspace. What? Check it. Watch the video in the resources. I think that's the one we watched, right? We were talking about before. Let me see. Yeah, the one I posted, right? This one. Yeah, we're putting in way more in the levy, right? In the levy scene, we're putting in way more lights. Way more. but in the pond, we're not. He applies lights to... Yeah, but his scene's not very large. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like our levy scene is super large. And this one, our pond scene's not very large, right? And his project is not very large. And so, let me see. Go to YouTube.
Hi guys, this video was requested.
Get out of here.
There were quite a few people who were interested.
Hold on. And bro, look. Look. People just invite me to... I haven't been hired yet. One day, maybe one day. But, I think this is a small price. Or this is just too cheap. They want to like build like like a Among Us type game in Roblox. Right? And they're just like, hey, $1,200. And I'm like, I'm not gonna go build a whole game for $1,200. I think it's ridiculous. I see it all the time. And on Fiverr's worse because people will try to like say, hey, can you make a game for $100 or $200? On Upwork, it's kind of like that too, but people will say, oh, 500 or 1,000. And I'm like, no, I can't make you a full game for $500. Like, you're crazy. I was like, but that's where people like outsource to other countries, and you can get a lot more. You know, if your budget's like $500, you can definitely get something. But anyways, I'm like $1,200. I'm like, minimum is 5,000. You know, you have no idea how competitive it is for like competing with other people's like. Because I don't know if I talked to you about Fiverr stuff, but other countries, I mean, the US dollar is just that much more. So a lot of other countries, you know, they're like, if you're okay with working with someone who doesn't know English and they're just using Google Translate and they just get you a product for like $500, cool. I mean, so many companies outsource all the time. But whatever. Okay, let's go talk about this one. So, right. So the freeform lights are definitely like, I think I love them, right? You know how I feel about them. He uses the cutouts and stuff, right? But I really don't think... I mean, look how small this scene is. And again, like, this guy's a pro, right? You know, he's probably... I'm gonna get more... Watch, I'm gonna get more subscribers than this guy. Okay? I'm almost there. Yeah, it's just an example. But that's what I mean. It's like, we never built this. And I feel like we should have built something like this. And I think it was something I tried to build at the beginning of our project. And yeah, we never built like a tech demo, right? Right. Yeah. No, I understand like it would get applied to a whole level, but I think from what I looked at, yeah, this is a small scene and he has like 20 lights, 20-ish lights, maybe 30 or so. But our levy scene, and again, he's like focused on like a 2D camera, right? Or an isometric camera. And maybe, I mean, maybe that's something you do, because build a tech demo and see if you see a difference between like a 2D or isometric camera versus a perspective camera, right? And so just build the same scene. You have all these assets. Because I think, you know, I've kind of gone through the same thing. We've looked at the Lost Tomb example. We've looked at the dragon the dragon one, whatever that one's called. So these are like Unity. So let me see. So I think we know what we're doing. What's it called? Unity Lost Tune. What's it called? Lost Script, right? So we have the Lost Crypt example. I think this does really well. I think this is the newer one, and their dragon one is a little bit older. Right, so I think this is from 2022, 2023. I think the dragon one is from 2020. And both are great examples, right? So this one's like URP. I think this one is it doesn't say. I'm pretty sure this one is for HTRP as well. But I think this, okay, so I was watching one video. Was it his video? Was it this one? No, it wasn't this one. But I think that's great, right? Like you can see. How he's like assembling artwork, right? Anyways, I mean, maybe it's our renderer, right? Maybe we should be looking at a renderer. I don't know anything like much about the renderer, but trying to do yeah, I think we do this, right? But no, what's it called? Right here, right here. So when we is it this video? Where is it? I don't know. Go away. Oh, I just saw it. Where'd it go? So I think the Lost Crypt is really good. Where is it? But and they use this grass texture. I thought the video played it. Oh, right here maybe. Right. So I don't remember where I saw this, but that you're able to create a sprite shape, right? And then you have like this grass texture, and then you can add like the flowers on here as another sprite shape, and they like you can like conform to each other, and so that's really good. But yeah, I think we just need to build a tech demo. Because I mean, there's definitely stuff that we could change, like the cutouts, right? The masks. We don't use those, we don't really use those. Cutting back on all the, I think one big difference is maybe the shadows are bad performance, right? And I don't know if this guy uses shadows. He uses cutouts, I know, but I don't know if he uses shadows. Maybe that's the issue, right? I don't know.
Okay, now let's add some sprite lights. Just as before, they are pretty simple to make. Then I grabbed and dropped one of the textures I made. To make this, you follow pretty much the same procedure as before. Go into Photoshop, paint a few white dots over a transparent background.
I really
Drag
don't
them
think
and
we're doing
export it as
anything
PNG. Now, I don't want the
wrong.
sprite lights to have an effect over everything. So
Let me see if I can
wanted to
snooze
assign
ads
only
before
the
they
layer
pop
I
up.
wanted to be affected. And oh, okay. So the reason this doesn't work as intended is because of those large fog panels we added in the beginning, which are on the same sorting layer.
Right. And this is exactly why we have multiple sorting layers as well, right? Because of things like this. I mean, I think I did a pretty good tech demo before. Let's snooze the ads.
As soon as I disable those sprites, bam, we see the lights falling only over the trees. However, I do want my fog as well, you know, have my cake and eat it too. So let's make another layer that is special only for the fog panel. As I said, we can add multiple layers later if we must. Okay, now let's add multiple sprite lights to the scene.
Yeah, and so this is exactly why we have multiple sprite layers, or sorting layers, right? To allow different lighting and shadow effects. I don't know, man. I think we can do a tech demo, but I think we're doing everything right. So I've checked everything in. But I got to jump off. And so, but I'll be on tomorrow. So if you want to catch up then, we can catch up then. If you want to play through this, the other scene, let me see. Yeah, let's catch up tomorrow. Oh, I see you got the different name. Okay. Yeah, let's just catch up tomorrow. And here are the little ones crying, so but I'll be back on. I'll try to stream at 10 or 11 tomorrow and stream till the same time, till 2 or 3. Cool. Alright, I'll catch y'all later. Yeah, it's all checked in. It's all checked in. You're all set.